matches to watch out
Yeah,
for in the last eight round and the quarterfinal.
yeah,
And obviously, we have Argentina playing Netherlands.
yeah.
That will be a rematch of 2014 World Cup
Quarterfinals.
quarterfinal.
Yeah.
How do you think the match will play out?
Definitely, the match will be fierce, as you said. But before I come back to that, I can remember we played a travel question in the past episodes, and I think you won. And I said I was going to pay for your next football session, and definitely, and that was impressive. I think I didn't waste my money because chapeau, your goal was superb. It was superb, honestly superb, and I think that was impressive shot, and
Give you some
definitely,
credit.
and
More
I'm
credits.
giving you more credit, and I think I made some huge saves too from for you guys, and
Obviously.
you guys went on and made 10 wins in a row. So it's impressive. That match will be first, as you said, a rematch of 2014 quarterfinal, and
Where do you think the match will be won?
I think the match will be won in the midfield, as I said earlier. But I think it will be huge for Netherlands to have their wing backs performing in that match, and I think it will go to a extra time and maybe a
Okay,
penalty.
but don't you think the way Netherlands play and putting the young as deep line
Midfielder,
midfielder, don't you think he's going to lose a lot of balls? Looking at the midfielders they play, sometimes they put Gakpo playing
yeah,
with him and Beggars, or
yeah,
they put him the run and Cook minus. So it's going
yeah,
to be a difficult decision for the Netherlands.
yeah,
In Argentina's team, I think the way they play and put what they call, they overload the two wings
yeah,
and putting Di Maria and the fullback,
yeah,
which is either Molina or the other guy, and same thing to Acuna and Alvarez. The way they
yeah.
overload those two players, don't you think it will be difficult for the likes of Dumfries to come out? I mean, what's
Eh,
your prediction on the
Definitely,
match
as I said, it's going to be fierce in every part of the pitch, but
pitch?
I think, as I said, it's going to be a tough match, and I'm rooting for a draw in the 90 minutes, and probably they go to a penalties, and
Uh,
I think that might be won by anybody. I can't give a definite prediction to
Prediction.
that, but I think
I
it's
think
going to be a draw in the 90 minutes, and
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, I'll be going for a straight 2-1 win for Argentina because I don't see reason
That's
why there
close
won't be
enough
goals.
anyway.
I don't think see reason why there won't be goals in that match because
Okay,
the two teams have been conceding.
okay.
And we have
Croatia.
Croatia and Brazil,
I think that's finalist of 2018
2018.
and
Obviously,
finalist of 2002,
yeah,
and that's I think I hope pressure doesn't
get in.
get into Brazil's way, and because a lot of experience in that Croatia team to beat Brazil. But let's see if Croatia can I think hold on to and a 0-0 to like 68th minute of the match, I think, or a draw, or without conceding in the first 60 minutes. I think it will be impressive. It might be a shock for Brazil, and not they might knock
With
Brazil out,
low
and
scoreline.
I think I'll take it to a penalty too.
But what I think you're right with that because the way Brazil play, Casemiro and attacking midfielder in Neymar and Paqueta in the midfield, I think it's going to be so easy for Modric, Brozovic, and
And
Kovacic
Kovacic
to
too,
dominate the midfield.
definitely,
But if they start a stronger midfield, I think it's going to be too tough for what do you call it, Croatia to handle.
definitely.
And if that happens, I would definitely root for a 2-0 win for Brazil against Croatia. Hopefully, there are no surprises in that one.
I hope there's a surprise because I think Brazil is a danger for England's chances, but we see.
I mean, we have France and England.
I
That's
think
like the
I think
biggest match
I think
so far
that's
in
the biggest match in the World Cup so
the
far,
World
and
Cup so far.
to see the way England, I think England is more of a team than France. France is more of a team in the front line, but in a whole, I don't think they're much of a team up to this. I think they've played. I think the England national team they've played together for a long time now, in 2 3 years now, and I think that would be impressive for key to this match. And I think where it will be won is if they can block the passes going to um, Bampi rather than stopping Bampi. You stop the passes, the service from the midfield to the
Midfield.
Bampi. I think if you can stop that, I think England will beat Brazil by
Brazil
probably
or
a
France?
2-1.
France.
No, they'll beat France by 2-1 or 3-1 win. And
But
I reckon to score too.
I mean, the way I see the match going, I see a 2-1 win for France. The reason why I say so is because the way England play, they like overload one side, then switch play. So and the same thing for France, they switch play. So it depends on which switches you play faster
And in more critical
and
parts
more
of the
critical parts.
part
So
of the pitch.
I think you have to beat your man to be able to win this match.
Yeah,
And that will be a tough test between Saka and Hernandez.
yeah.
And same thing with Mbappe and what do you call it, Walker. And I
Walker.
think Mbappe has already had one over him, or a couple of what the,
That's definitely going to be
some
a
wins
tough
over
match.
in the club level.
Yeah,
But it's going to be a tough fight
encounter.
encounter between the two of them.
Yeah,
But I definitely will go for a 2-1 win for France. Then we have Morocco and Portugal. I think that this is more of a less test for
yeah. Portugal.
Morocco, because I mean Morocco is going there without no pressure.
Yeah,
Obviously, their fans
everybody
are going to
expects
be
them
coming
to.
out big.
Yeah,
Obviously, want to
I
see
think a lot of
Ronaldo,
all
want to see
these.
their team to play. But with the way they are going with no pressure, I think if they play the same way and make it tight for what they call it
Tough for.
for Portugal to penetrate through them,
Yeah,
it's going to be difficult for Portugal. And
yeah.
I mean, if Portugal can like find some crazy spark, I see them obviously going through the match, totally
E-
no win. But
Easily.
if they make it tight for them and they can't find some initiatives in the
Yeah,
match, it will be difficult for
I
them and
think
they could take it to extra time the same way they did
for Spain,
for
I
Spain.
think
So
that's easy to say that this match will be attack versus defense, and it will be won, as you said, in the attack and probably in the defense.
yeah,
So let's see how it goes, because I think this match will be probably be won by Morocco, especially the fact that if Portugal can score an early goal or score in the first half, I think it gives more motivation for
for
Morocco
Morocco,
to seal their
absolutely.
goal and just take it to what they call it, extra time. And I mean, if they take it to that extra time, if Morocco don't score in extra time, I think they win in
I
penalties.
mean, there's a
Yeah,
lot of what do you call it fixtures
yeah,
to look out for in the round of eight
yeah.
or the last and the quarterfinal.
Finals,
So
yeah.
it's so exciting. Hopefully, we don't see any more
I
surprises
want
or
surprises.
any more shock. I mean, football is full of shocks, so
Yeah,
I would not mind the shock, but it
yeah.
should go for the shock should go for me, not for you in terms of the
The
teams
teams, yeah,
qualifying. I
definitely.
obviously want to see Argentina go all the way to the final. I don't want to see. I would like to see England go all the way to the final, but I don't want to see them picking the trophy ahead of Leo Messi's Argentina. So hopefully get a good round of
Round of
matches
matches.
in the last eight, and I mean more further excitement
All right,
to
now.
look out for.
Yeah, see.